Hi friends, my name is Wendy Irene and I am really happy to be here with you today for your intuitive reading. These readings are timeless, meaning that when you come across them, that's the divine timing of when you're meant to hear the message. And I just ask that you go into these readings with an open heart and the willingness to listen to your own intuition about what makes sense for you over everything else, because that is your greatest guide. Okay, so the first card that came out is actually from a flower deck, and it is one of my favorite flowers, and it's the red rose. And this, we all know that the red rose really symbolizes passion and love and romance. So I think that there is definitely a love message in this reading, and we've got another card to say that as well. So for some of you, there is this love, this message of love that's going to be coming into you. But also, the red rose card is really a message about opening your heart. So this may be that could be some spots in your heart that feel painful from past experiences. And what you're being asked to do is to really let them go to the light, because think of it as like every time you let these experiences go to the light and you release them, you're creating more room for love in your life, for love within your heart. And if it's full of painful memories that aren't released, then you're not giving yourself enough room for all the love that can be there for you. So I really want you to work on any wounds from your past that need to be healed. Just close your eyes and picture those wounds just flashing through without judgment and allowing them to go to the light. Okay, so the next card that came out for you is the Five of Abundance. Fives are about change. Five of Abundance is equivalent to the Five of Pentacles. So it may be a time where you really need to ask for help from people around you in some way. And you're being asked to not be afraid to do that, to ask for the help that you need. Everybody goes through challenging times where they need help. And also be willing to accept the help of those around you that want to help you. And know that like every situation is temporary. It's not going to last forever. So there's this element of being patient as well. The next card that came out is the Eight of Abundance. I love how we're going from the 5 to the 8. And the eights are about, eights in general are about abundance. So it's, this card though, it shows this person in school. So going along with or 2 days ago I was reading, it's a great time to educate yourself on something you're passionate about. Let yourself have time to do that. It could be like you're fascinated with the healing arts or food or baking, or there's so many things it could be, but it's saying let yourself learn, because this passion leads to your success, and success means so many things, but part of that is spending time doing stuff that you love, that you're actually interested in, that you're actually passionate about. So for some of you though, it could mean a job change or a career change, but this is you making time for your projects. And the organization card is also here because I really feel like in today's reading, it's telling us like carve out time for the stuff that's important to you. Carve out time for your creativity. Get your life organized so that it fits in. And I know that that's easier said than done, but it can be done. And the more organized you are, the easier it's going to be to make sure that you're consistent about making time for the things that you're passionate about, including learning more about them. Then you have another 8, so 2 8s, so very good sign in terms of abundance. There is so especially going from the 5 to the 8, so like have this patience, because this abundance is coming in for you, is here for you. And maybe you've had to have patience, maybe you've had to go through a temporary time where it's been a bit difficult. It was 444 on the timer just a minute ago, which to me means your angels are all around you. Okay, so this can mean like 8 of action is the 8 of wands. It can mean that there's a lot going on around you. It may be that sometimes you're feeling really overwhelmed, but the perspective that you can take, that you can adopt, is this perspective of it's wonderful to be busy, especially if you're busy because you're fitting in things that you love. But taking time to express gratitude for all the blessings that you do have is one of the best ways to get through any time period that you're going in, especially one that you have to be patient with, because it is so true that the more that you focus on the blessings, the more of that will fill your life. The more that fills your life, the more that your heart will feel fulfilled. So if you're taking your time to focus on what the blessings are, you're gonna be feeling much more lighthearted. You're going to be feeling much more open-hearted. You're going to allow more love and goodness into your heart space. So I actually heard someone call these glimmers too, which I love. Sonia Choquette, I think, was the person who called these glimmers. But glimmers are like the opposite of triggers. When you notice the little things in your day that bring you joy and make you happiness. So it could be like your cup of something warm to drink that fills your soul, or looking out at the fall colors, but try to spend more time focusing on those glimmers. It's also a card that if you're asked to travel, do so with confidence, because there's something good in it for you. So do that travel or take that flight and do it with confidence here. Next card, be open to success. So when we were talking about the rose, and we were talking about the releasing any wounds or past situations to make space for good, for love, for romance, for passionate things to come in, this is also allowing you to have the space to be open to the success that's there for you. So again, looking at all the wonderful things that are in your life and what happens when you listen to your divine guidance. What good comes from that? Notice all the good and the blessings that come from every single time you're actually listening to your divine guidance. So, and know that you, like this person here is balancing on here. You have balanced so much. You really, I feel like some of you with this 7, you're gonna be getting recognition, and you're gonna be getting like showered with gratitude, and you deserve this, so allow it in. Don't block it. Let that in. Let people show you their gratitude. Let people recognize the great things that you've done, because you have done a lot. And I feel like it's saying don't be shy of the praise. The last card here is the messenger of emotion. Messengers are pages. So this is where I was saying that I was seeing love come in twice. I feel like some of you are going to be getting a love message. Very literally a message of love coming into you from someone, because for some of you this could be like a new emotional experience that feels really good to your heart. For others of you, it could be something that really grows deeper, but it could, I feel like some of you are going to be surprised, like you're going to receive a message of feelings that you didn't even know existed, which really feels fun and exciting. So it could be that you get invited to something too. So just be on the lookout for this message of love, and know that this person that's delivering that's giving you this message of love has this very gentle, loving energy with good intentions for you. Okay, friends, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you. I'd love to have you subscribe if you haven't already done so, and be a part of this wonderful community. And if you have anything that you want to add or how this resonated for you, please do leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Bye, guys.